is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearkats Sports Network. This is the Bearkats Sports Network. It's time for Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. 101.7 KSAM has every dribble, swish, and squeak from buzzer to buzzer live. Now let's head down to the floor with the voice of the Bearkats, Rob Hipp.
Well, pleasant good afternoon, friends, and welcome to another edition of Sam Houston Men's Basketball here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer. So delighted that you're joining us here on a beautiful Thursday night in Beaumont, Texas at the Montaigne Center. Tonight again at Sam Houston Men's Basketball on the road at Lamar, facing a Lamar Cardinal team that has had some adversity, a rough start to the new year for the red and white after they closed out 2021 with a hard-fought game at Sam Houston that saw Lamar suit up only 8 players and just fall short. They went through several games and now here tonight facing again. We'll step aside for our country's national anthem. It doesn't get any better than that here at Lamar with the basketball pep band with a live rendition of our country's national anthem again here live tonight. Thanks for joining us as Sam Houston reeling over that Abilene Christian victory back on Saturday as Jaden Ray was able to lay one off the left side as time neared expiration. That was the first true road win for Sam Houston this year, coming against a very tough Abilene Christian team. Again, I talk about this Lamar University Cardinal team. They have had a very tough go of it to start this year. So far, this is their first game of the 2022 campaign. The game at Stephen F. Austin was postponed. Then New Mexico State and Grand Canyon, both of those were losses as forfeits. And then here tonight, facing Sam Houston. So you go all the way back to December 30th. It was when Lamar was at Sam Houston as the Bearkats came back and held on for a 75-64 victory. I did have a chance to catch up with head coach Jason Hooten moments ago. We'll step aside and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have that interview with Sam Houston head men's basketball coach Jason Hooten. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: The Grove, Tough Shirts and Eagle Graphics, U.S. Army ROTC, Under Armour, University Hotel, and Villas on Sycamore. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Rob Hipp here pregame with head basketball coach Jason Hooten as we quickly look back in the previous matchup versus Abilene Christian. Coach, a great game for Sam Houston. Jaden Ray, as time expired, laying one off the glass off the left side. Just talk about that game. It was a huge victory for Sam Houston against a very tough Abilene Christian team.
Yeah, but really just right now for us, any road game, we hadn't won a true road game all year long. So that's, to me, that was not just that it was a great opponent and it was Abilene. To me, that was just the biggest thing, was us just trying to find a way to win a true road game and, not a neutral game. And so, I think our guys saw what it takes to do that, and I think it was a great uplift for us.
Savion's been doing a lot better job, too, at the free throw line. Just talk a little bit about that and just the importance of course, hitting those free throws.
He's a great shooter. I mean, I think like anything, when you start seeing some of them go in, you start to get a little bit of confidence. Unfortunately, in that stretch where he was missing them, he was shooting the ball well, and even his free throws look good. And even the other night, he shot 2 for 6, I think, but all 4 that he missed, I mean, they all were true and just didn't go in. They looked really, really good. So I do think he's kind of off that skid right now, and I expect for him to get that up there, up to 70% by the end of the year.
Do you feel at this point a little bit of pressure maybe starting to kind of take away from him now with DeMarcus stepping up and hitting shots and then also seeing what Jaden Ray's doing? Do you feel that really helps out Savion a lot, not feeling that he has the burden of carrying a lot of that load?
Oh, I know. There's no question it helps him out, but I don't think the pressure part, that's what he's here for. I mean, he's played in Power 5 games for 4 years. I mean, he knows exactly what pressure is. He's played in Kentucky in front of 26,000 people. So I think that's second nature for him. I just think that, overall, just trying to get other guys involved definitely takes a lot off of his plate for sure. And, it opens it up for him, too.
Facing a Lamar team tonight on the road in Beaumont, a team that will show 0-3 in the WAC conference. There's a little bit to that because of the way the WAC's set up, and the NCAA will recognize that as 0-1. But, Coach, just talk a little bit about this game heading in. It's the first time that Lamar has played since Sam Houston back on December the 30th.
Yeah, I got no idea what to expect. I mean, who's going to play tonight for them, who's not, COVID injuries. I mean, those guys have gone through all kinds of things, but it's really not what we got to worry about. What we got to worry about is just us. We got to play our game tonight, no matter who steps out there for them. We got to be ready to play, and we got to do, we got to do us. We got to play us, be us. I think they're just talented. You win with guards, and they've got 3 guys that can, Harrison and Roberts and, Buster can all score double figures easily. We've faced Buster for 4 years. We know what he can do and how explosive. And Harrison was runner-up to Freshman of the Year last year at point, and they're just super talented. They got Roberts who can score and had 14, I think, or 12 at our place. So they got a lot of talent. And we're going to have our work cut out for us. We got to really defend tonight, way better than we did at our place.
Now it's time for Coach Huden's Keys of the Game, presented by Inland Properties Real Estate. Coach, your keys to victory in this one tonight.
Well, number one, we got to get back and stop the ball in transition. We got to limit their points. We gave a good ACU team 2 points in transition Saturday night, which is really unheard of. So that's the number one key. And the number 2 key is we have to keep the ball in front. They're a penetrating team. They want to create off the dribble and create getting to the basket and also create drive and kick threes. So we have to do a good job of keeping the ball in front, getting in gaps and taking charges. And then I think the last one is we got to block out. They went to the offensive glass. We gave them 10 at our place, which, we haven't done much of this year. So, we got to do a good job tonight of giving them one shot and blocking out from all 5 spots. I mean, our point guards, our 2 guards, everybody's got to go in there and they got to rebound tonight at a high level. And then we just have to be patient. Last time when we played them, when we got the ball to 2 sides, we shot 11 for 18 for 61%. And when we got to 3 sides or more, we were 7 for 9 for 78%. So, we got to take good shots. We got to get the ball from side to side. We got to get the ball inside. And, they're going to change defenses up, I think, like they did last time. So we got to be under control and we got to see what they're in and continue to get good shots.
This Keys of the Game brought to you by Inland Properties Real Estate, who offers the customer service difference where our clients are number one. Coach Huden, as always, good luck tonight at Eat 'em Up Cats.
Eat 'em Up Cats.
This will wrap up our pregame with head coach Jason Huden. We'll have more analysis when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em Up Cats.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Back at it, friends, live from the Montaigne Center. Rob Hipp here for Sam Houston men's basketball. Thanks for joining us on Thursday evening. We'll get started with the Lamar Cardinals, the host team tonight, here again at the Montaigne Center in Beaumont, Texas, on the campus of Lamar University, under head coach Alvin Brooks, 1980 alum from right here at Lamar, in his 6th overall season, 56 wins, 96 losses. 5 of those seasons, 54 and 84, when he was the coach at Houston from 1993 to 98. His first season at Lamar at 2-12. They'll start things with a 6'5", 198-pound senior forward out of Columbus, Georgia, number 0, Lincoln Smith. At guard, a 6', 195-pound senior out of San Antonio, Texas, and the transfer from Clarendon College, number 3, Ellis Jefferson. At forward, a 6'8", 191-pound freshman out of Columbia, Victory Christian, North Carolina High School. It is number 15, Damon Reyes. At guard, a 6'1", 190-pound senior out of Irving, Texas, and a transfer from New Mexico State, number 20, C.J. Roberts. And last but certainly not least for the Cardinals, at guard and forward, a 6'6", 195-pound freshman out of Lumberton, Texas, and Lumberton High School, number 24, Brock McClure. And here is your Sam Houston Bearcats starting lineup for tonight. Starting early, and the Bearcats take a 2-point advantage. Find Lampley from the corner, weaving through traffic, the jumper, the 2-shot, the yes! There it is, to Marcus Lampley for 2. Turn on the light. Over to Jaron Cook for 3. Light the stove, baby! It's Jaron Cook, and the Bearcats are on fire here in the first half. He pulls it back down, though. Oh, what a play by Javion May as he hauled in aggressively the offensive rebound and dropped it back in off the right side of the glass. Dante Powers, zing, zang, bang, there it is for 2. Oh, called Dancing with the Stars. We got a new celebrity on the court. It's Dante Powers. He's saying, I can dance just as good as you guys on TV. I do it on the basketball court.
At guard, a 6'7", 215-pound grad senior from Texas A&M University, number 1, Savion Flagg.
At guard, a 6'2", 195-pound junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, I'm Javion May.
At forward, a 6'6", 225-pound senior from Deer Park, Texas, number 12, I'm Tristan Ebay.
At guard, a 5'10", 165-pound junior from Midwest City, Oklahoma, number 13, I'm Jaden Ray.
At guard, a 6'2", 175-pound senior from Phoenix City, Alabama, number 3, I'm Light 'em Up, DeMarcus Lampley.
It's actually Savion Flagg, DeMarcus Lampley, Tristan Epe, Jaden Ray, and Dante Powers. Javion May is in the house tonight, and he is expected to play. Good to have him back. We'll step aside and pause 10 seconds for station identification, and then we'll have the tip-off from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
101.7 KSAM is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearcat Sports Network.
Welcome back, friends, to the Montaigne Center. Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer here. So thankful you can spend your Thursday evening with us as we are moments away from tip-off. Lamar here on their home court tonight in their white jerseys, white shorts. They are outlined in red trim. Lamar written across the front in red, outlined in black. The names of the players on the back of the jerseys written in black. The numbers in black outlined in red. For the Sam Houston Bearcats, the visiting team, on the road tonight in their orange jerseys, orange shorts, with the gray and white triangles, the trim on the bottom of the shorts, Sammy the Head logo on the left pant leg, The numbers are in white, outlined in gray. Bearkats written across front. The WAC logo on the left side and the Under Armour logo on the right. Also on the back of those jerseys, the numbers in white, outlined in gray with the Bearcat claw. Standing at center court in just a few moments, Damon Reyes squaring off against the Texas A&M graduate transfer, Savion Flagg. And we are moments away from tip-off here in Beaumont, Texas tonight. As the opening tip is underway, it is controlled by Smith, and Lamar has the first possession. They will move from left to right, crossing the LU logo at center court, and here we go. As we are just underway, the Bearcats looking to remain hot after the Abilene Christian victory. They get an opening steal. Here's Jaden Ray on the far side from right to left. Lampley from downtown. Bam, baby! Light it up. And the Bearcats hitting a three to start this game, leading 3-0 with 30 seconds gone here in the first. Lamar has it on the far side, moving from left to right. It's in the hands of Ellis Jefferson, the junior. He is guarded by Jaden Ray on the right wing, working a right-handed dribble. Crosses back over to his left hand, looking for an open teammate. He'll go back and find C.J. Roberts, who's open at the top of the three, guarded by Ray. It's Roberts trying to work from that left wing, down to 7 on the shot clock. Lamar's got to put this one up here. Down to 4. It is Lincoln Smith. Smith goes back up top, has to put up a long three-pointer here. It's no good by C.J. Roberts, and here come the Bearcats. It's Lampley trying to weave through traffic at the free throw line. He'll kick it back out to Savion Flagg. Flagg with the right-handed dart goes back up top to Jaden Ray with the left-handed dribble. 1 minute, 10 seconds gone as the Bearcats leading 3-0. We've got a quick whistle and a foul down away from the ball there by Lamar. So it is the first personal and the first team foul by Lamar here to start this ball game. Sam Houston holds on to it here as they will have it on the left side. It is Savion Flagg for 3, rattles off the front of the rim. Took a little ricochet there and wouldn't drop in. Here comes Lamar on the near side from left to right. Right-handed dribble to the hands of Ellis Jefferson. Jefferson crossing back over to his left hand to the right wing. High screen coming. Now backpedaling back is Damon Reyes. He'll find it into McClure. McClure takes one from the semicircle. What a shot. And drops it in just outside the circle on the right side. Bearcats 1 point advantage, 3-2. 18-20 to go here in the first on that Miller time game clock. As Ray has it on the left side. He'll zing it over his left shoulder into the hands of Savion Flagg. Back up top to Ray. Left-handed dribble. Handoff over to Lampley. Lampley with 2 defenders. He'll find Dante Powers. Back over the left side to Savion Flagg. Flagg to Powers. Wide open 3. Right wing. Too short off the right side. This one popped up into the air and eventually dropped into the hands of Lincoln Smith. They'll go into the backcourt to Jefferson. Jefferson bringing it across the U of the LU logo at center court. On the right side, floater Roberts off the left, and it drops in and good. And Lamar has a 1 point advantage, 4-2, 17:46 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. Ray will bring it into the front court, crossing the timeline. Handed his ball in his left hand, guarded up top on the play by C.J. Roberts. He'll rotate over to the left wing, high screen Flagg. Back over to Lampley, who hit a 3 earlier. Second attempt, no good off the right side. Powers, though, with the offensive rebound. It's settled right into his hands. Chest pass. The left to Savion Flagg. Ipe trying to set the screen. Lamar reads it beautifully. As Savion trying to back him down, goes over to Lampley. Lampley quick over the head pass down to Ipe. He wants to battle here. Drops it off over to Powers. Back into the hands of Ray. Left baseline floater, no good. And bobbled around and in the hands of Smith. Here comes Lamar. 1 point advantage, 4-3 on the far side from left to right. It is Ellis Jefferson back at the top of the 3. He'll whop this one over to the left wing into the hands of Brock McClure. The freshman guard stands tall at 6'6", 195 pounds. Back over the right wing, Jefferson around the hip. He'll go down low to Reyes. Reyes trying to battle this one back down low, and it goes out of bounds off of Sam Houston. Good effort there by Dante Powers. And that'll leave 8 on the shot clock for Lamar. 16:45 to go here in the first. Lamar holding on to the 1 point advantage as Jefferson will inbound on his own left baseline just to the C of the Cardinals logo. He'll go up top to Lincoln Smith, guarded by Powers. Over the head pass to the left wing, down to Jefferson. Down to 1 on the shot clock and sinks it from the left baseline. It's a good jump shot there near that baseline. And Lamar extends their lead 6-3. Bearcats back with it on the left wing. It is Flagg. Flagg, high screen Ipe from the free throw line. Now the right elbow. Chest pass goes over to Jaden Ray. He'll zing it over his back. Back over to Lampley. Left baseline. Drop off over to Ipe. Quick chest pass goes back to Flagg. 10 on the shot clock, left wing. Savion trying to work inside. Uses his right arm to find separation. Floats it up. Good. Off the left side of the glass. Fancy footwork down there by Savion Flagg. The Bearcats trailing by 1. Lamar 1 point advantage, 6-5. 4 minutes gone here in the Miller Time game clock in the first. Lamar has it. It's Jefferson back over the right side to Roberts. As he'll take some time here, Roberts standing on the U of the LU logo at center court. DeMarcus Lampley eagerly awaiting, trying to steal this one. It's bobbled around. Roberts loses it and finally goes into the hands of Ipe. A turnover by Roberts. Bearcats have it. And here comes Ray over the near side to Flag. He'll take a left wing three. Spinning around, shot no good. Ipe with the offensive board back over to Lampley. Lampley takes a left wing three. This one too strong off the backside of the iron there on that right side as it ricocheted off. Back over to Jefferson. Here comes the Cardinals. He'll weave inside, now trying to pass it over to Brock McClure, and that one is out of bounds. That'll take us to our first media timeout. Bearcats trailing by 1, 6-5, 15-21 to go. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp live on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Thanks for joining us for Sam Houston men's basketball. 15-19 to go on that Miller Time game clock as the Bearcats trying to find their way back in. Led by a few earlier, trailed by as many as 3, and now it's a 6-5 Lamar lead as we get things started. I want to remind you that Bearcat fan text line is open. Feel free to text us at 512-522-9105. Again, that fan text line open at 512-522-9105. We'd love to hear from you tonight. Let us know where you're listening from. As we get back into action, Bearcats with the opportunity here to take the lead, trailing 6-5, coming out of the media timeout down to Ipe. Ipe, turnaround floater, good for Tristan Ipe. Just in front of the semicircle on that left side, turn around and able to hook it in. Good shot there to give the Bearcats the 1-point advantage, 7-6, 5 gone here in the first. It's back over to Kason Harrison, who just checked in a few moments ago. Harrison, the 6'1" sophomore guard, has it at the top of the 3, trying to work on Jaden Ray. Left-hand bounce pass goes over to Roberts. Roberts spins around from the left elbow, darts this one over to the right wing, and this three-pointer is good by Brock McClure. So McClure finding it, I believe, from downtown. They're going to give him a 3. He was right behind it on that right wing. And it's a 2-point Lamar advantage, 9-7. Bearcats trailing. They'll bring it back into the front court from right to left on the far side. Just in front of the Lamar bench is Jaden Ray. He'll go down low on the right baseline to Ipe over the left wing. Powers now back up top to Flag. Flag working off the high Ipe screen, finds Powers. He'll try to glance his way inside, now turns it over. He's trying to thread the needle down there on that left baseline and turned it over. Davion Buster had it. And now back to the right side, the ball goes out of bounds. It will remain here with Lamar, and checking in for the first time in several games is Javion May. Very good to have May back here tonight. He did not travel with the team, but made his way here earlier today, and he is cleared and ready to play, and that is a good sign as Kuba Kurwowski will check in for the first time, the Bearcat fan favorite now on the court for Sam Houston. So it is May down there alongside Kuba Kurwowski, Jaden Ray, Lampley, and Flag on the court for the Bearcats. For Lamar, it is Reyes, Roberts, McClure, Buster, and Harrison. Inbound pass goes back to Harrison. Harrison has it, right-handed dribble, guarded by Ray, high screen coming by Reyes. Now we got a whistle and a foul here, and we'll see, was it a whistle and a foul? I believe it was. That possibly is going to go on Kuba Kowalski. It is. So it is Kuba's first personal and the first team foul by Sam Houston. So we'll get back into it here. 20 on that shot clock for Lamar. They are holding on to the 2-point advantage. 9-7 inbound pass goes to the right corner over to McClure. And now a partial block here by Jaden Ray on that right wing by the Harrison shot. And we've got a whistle and a foul away here, this one against Lamar. So it is a second personal foul on Lamar. Damon Reyes will pick up his first personal. Bearkats trailing 9-7, 13:54 to go here in the first. As Sam Houston has it on the left side, over to Flag, now to the hands of Javion May, up top to Ray. Ray trying to wiggle through traffic, finds May, tries to float this one up. It's blocked and stolen by Reyes. So May's first attempt at a basket results in a block and a steal, as Lamar will bring it back to the right side. That's a 2-point, and the ball gets hung up on the left side of the rim. Little super glue down there stuck the ball, and I believe Savion Flag will poke it away. That'll turn it right back over to Sam Houston, again trailing 9-7, 13:32 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. As Javon Grant will check in for the first time for the Bearkats, your 6'4", I beg your pardon, 5'11" freshman guard, and Jaden Ray will get a rest over at the bench. Javon Grant inbound here as he brings it into the front court, crossing over the L of the LU logo to the left wing. He'll right-hand pass up top over to May. May handoff back to Grant. Grant around the world to the right wing, flips it up, trying to find the alley-oop to Kowalski. Kowalski towering at 7'2". He can't hold it down. But a play here by Sam Houston, and a jump ball. It will turn it back over to Lamar. Again, Lamar leading here 9-7, 13:15 to go on the Miller time game clock. As they will inbound here on that left side. It's into the hands of Ellis Jefferson. Jefferson will drop it off over to Davion Buster and back to Jefferson. Jefferson crossing the timeline, guarded by Jaron Cook for the Bearkats, who checked in just moments ago. The right wing, the hands of McClure. McClure goes up top here to Harrison and now to the left wing. Driving in is Buster. He'll float one up. Shot's not there. And this one is battled around down there like a Plinko chip. And one of the officials initially said it was Bearkats ball, and I think one of the other judges is going to come over here, and they're going to rule it now that it was off of Sam Houston. So that ball will stay with Lamar. Lincoln Smith will check back into the ball game here for Damon Reyes. So Reyes will head over to the bench. He'll get a stand up by his teammates and head coach Alvin Brooks. Lamar inbounding here, 15 on the shot clock. Over to the right wing, Buster trying to wiggle through traffic from the free throw line. He'll pop this one back out over the left wing to Harrison. Harrison inside the paint from near the WAC logo. Float this one up left side and good. He went down there and found some room, and Lamar's got a 4-point advantage, 11-7, 12:35 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. Back over to Jaron Cook on that left side to Savion Flag, back into the hands of Grant. Grant, left-handed dribble. He'll find Javion May. May trying to work now here from the right elbow. He'll go up top. Jaron Cook for three. Light the stove, baby. The Bearkats have drained another one from downtown. They needed the basket. They've got it. And it's a 1-point Lamar lead, 11-10, 12-11 to go here in the first. Cardinals back to the right side. Push off Harrison. Left corner, McClure. Boom. Nailed it. McClure was open down there on that left corner and able to drop one in. So the Bearkats with the three, but McClure responds. Bearkats trail by 4, 14-10. Sam Houston has it here on that left wing. It is Javon Grant. Grant, right-handed dribble. Over to May on the right wing. May sets it down with the left-handed dribble, backpedaling. Kuba Kowalski setting the high screen. May will float this one up from the left key. Shot's not there. Kowalski trying to haul on the rebound, but it goes to Lamar. Lamar on the far side from left to right. Harrison. Here's Buster. Right wing three with Javion May in his face, but the offensive rebound, McClure. McClure has it. Left baseline jumper no good. Savion Flag strips it away from him. Good job there by Flag, able to haul it over. The Bearkats here looking for a basket. Only one of their last 4 shots. McClure alone for Lamar has made 3 of his last 4. So the Bearkats have got to find pay dirt here as Savion Flag has it on the left wing. He'll hop this one now, bounce down low, trying to get the assist down to Javion May, and we've got a whistle and an offensive foul here called against Sam Houston. I believe that is against Sam Houston. It will take us to our second media timeout. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here from the Montaigne Center. Rob Hipp in Beaumont, Texas. Sam Houston trailing early here, 14-10 to the Cardinals. For those of you joining us in the booth, we know that scoreboard's not working. We'll try to get that fixed before too long. Sam Houston only making one of their last 5 shots. And so far in this contest, only 4 of 14 from the field at 28%. They are 2 of 7 from downtown. Jaron Cook and DeMarcus Lampley both with a 3 apiece. Savion Flagg getting into action, 1 of 3 with 2 points. On the flip side, it has been the McClure show for the Cardinals. He's got 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting and 2 of those from three-point land. Lamar will have it here to start coming out of that timeout. Again, a 4-point advantage, 14-10. Under 11 to go here in the first. Roberts has it on the right wing, guarded by Nicholas Jr., who checked in. Coming out of that break. Back over the hands of Smith. Smith floats this one up. Shot's not there. Cook trying to battle for the rebound, and Ipe was down there for it. Here come the Bearkats from right to left. It's Grant at the top of the 3. Left-handed dribble from the left elbow. Trapped. He'll find Nicholas. Nicholas, left wing, rotates over top of the 3. Nicholas behind the legs. He goes over to Grant, left wing 3. This one off the back, no good. It was a good look. Jaron Cook able to trying to haul in the rebound, and they'll say it goes out of bounds off Ellis Jefferson. So it will remain with Sam Houston, 19 on the shot clock. And again, trailing 14-10 with 10:22 to go on that Miller time game clock. As Javion May will inbound here across from the scorer's table on the left sideline. He'll go up top to Grant. Grant with it. Right-handed pass over to May on the right wing. Kick ball by Roberts with 10 on the shot clock as that one goes out of bounds. On the court for Lamar, it is Smith, Reyes, Roberts, Jefferson, and Buster. And for the Cats, Ipe, Grant, Nicholas Jr., May, and Cook. As Javion May will inbound, they'll put 10 more back on the kickball. So 20 seconds on that shot clock. May just in front of the Cardinal bench. So he'll go over to Grant at the top of the 3, left-handed dribble. Guarded up top by, I believe it's Davion Buster. Left wing, back over to Cook. Now to Ipe, right wing, Grant. Grant picks up his dribble, has to pass here. Is a good trap in front of him. Over to Cook, down to 2, fires a 3, yes! At the buzzer of the shot clock, Jaron Cook from downtown with his second 3, and the Bearkats pull back to within 1, 14-13, 9:45 to go here in the first. Back over the right side, it is Roberts. Nicholas trying to reach in with the right hand. Roberts driving inside as he'll kick this one back out. Left elbow jumper is no good on the play by Smith. Rebound Bearkats. Almost losing the handle from May, back to Grant. Grant able to hold on to it. He'll bring it into the front court as he waltzes his way up to the three-point line at the top. Now a left wing 3, and a whistle and a foul here is called before that shot went up. It's against Sam Houston. So an offensive foul by the Bearkats as Javon Grant will head over the bench, having a talk with head coach Jason Hooten. Assistant coach Mudge also out there with him as well. Jaden Ray will check back in. Tristan Ipe called for his first personal foul. That's who it was committed on. And that is the third team foul by Sam Houston here in this first half. Again, trailing 14-13, 9:21 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. As we get back into it here, Lamar will inbound. Lincoln Smith has it on the left baseline. Pass over to Jefferson on the far side, moving from left to right. Jared Cook guarding him. Jefferson brings it into the front court. Top of the three on the right side to Harrison, right wing, guarded by Ray. Graces a pass over from the left hand to Jefferson. Jefferson turns on the gas and drops it in off the left side. He found a lane, threaded the needle, and bounced that one in off the left side of the glass. Bearkats trailing by 3, 16-13. Jaden Ray from downtown ties the ball game. How about that for Jaden Ray, who had the game winner versus Abilene Christian. Jaden Ray this season a 33% free throw shooter coming into this game, and he has tied it at 16 apiece. Lamar has it back on the right side. It's Roberts. This one stolen by Dante Powers, one-on-one. Powers left side, shot not there. Cleaning it up, and one for Damon Nicholas Jr. That offensive effort by Sam Houston. And an and-one opportunity coming up here for the freshman guard, Nicholas. He's a 73% free throw shooter entering this matchup tonight, 16 of 22 in 17 games, averages just 4 points a game, but Nicholas with an and-one opportunity here on the left side. As he'll spin the ball around, 2 dribbles, right-handed, and 1 free throw is good. He converts the three-point play, and the Bearkats have the lead 18, should be 19-16 now. Sam Houston with their largest lead of the night, or tying their largest lead of the night. Back over to the right wing. It's into the hands of Jefferson for Lamar. Jefferson still backpedaling, working his dribble. He'll find McClure. McClure back over the right wing. Jefferson left-handed dribble, trying to set up a play, down to 7 on the shot clock. At the top of the three-point line, and we've got a carry and a turnover by Jefferson. It'll give it right back to the Bearkats. So a chance for Sam Houston to build on this three-point cushion right now. 19-16, 8:06 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. It's Nicholas will inbound the ball just in front of us here, opposite from the scorer's table. He'll go to Jaden Ray. Ray brings it into the front court, standing on the left of the LU logo. He'll work a crossover dribble from inside now, right baseline. Picks it up all the way up top over to Nicholas. Nicholas favoring that left side. Now driving in right side. Throws it off the right side of the glass. Shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Harrison. Here comes Lamar on the near side from left to right. Harrison trying to shake one on Powers, and a little tic-tac, bring out the breath mints as Dante Powers reached in, and he'll have the whistle and a foul here. We'll step aside for 90 seconds on another media timeout. Bearcats with a three-point advantage, 19-16 here in Beaumont from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
I got it, friends. Rob Hipp here. Thanks for joining us on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston leading Lamar right now 19-16 in the first half. I want to remind you, if you're out there listening, we'd love to hear from you on that Bearcat fan text line. Feel free to text us at 512-522-9105. Again, that Bearcat fan text line is open, as always, 512 522-9105. We get back into it here at the Montaigne Center in Beaumont, Texas. This Lamar team, they haven't played basketball in nearly 2 weeks. The last time they played was on December the 30th. They have battled COVID, battled injuries, and had to forfeit 2 games, and now back in action here tonight. So 2022 has not been generous to this team, but this is a very battle-tested team and trying to get back in to play here. As Lamar will have it again, trailing by 3. They'll inbound on the right side. The ball goes out of bounds off Lamar. Buster was trying to haul it in here just in front of us and wasn't able to, and it'll turn it over back to Sam Houston. Again, 7:39 to go here in the first. Sam Houston leading by 3, 19-16, as Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court. He'll dance his way across the timeline. Now at the top of the 3, Ray with it, crossover right hand, working from the right elbow. He'll flip this one over his left, over to Jaron Cook, straight away 3. Bam, baby! Buried it like the stove. Jaron Cook from downtown again, and the Bearkats have extended it to the largest lead, 22-16, with 7:17 to go here in the first. Lamar has it, right corner 3, trying to respond, and yes, Tavion Buster able to respond with a 3 of his own. So every time the Bearkats find a little bit of life and separation, Lamar has been able to respond. 22-19. Sam Houston holding on by 3 here to the right wing. Jaron Cook trying to float this one downside over to Ipe. Finds Savion Flagg. He'll throw up a shot here from the right side. There was some contact, no call, and Harrison was able to tightrope the rebound on the Bearcat baseline. Harrison has it here now, back on his own side of the court to the right side. He'll find McClure at the top. McClure's been hot. Got to watch him here in this ball game. So he had 8 just moments ago. Back over Buster, right wing, guarded by Jaron Cook. 12 on the shot clock. Plenty of time here for the Cardinals. Left wing, Roberts. Roberts floats it from the left elbow. That shot's good. My goodness, that was a tough shot by Roberts. And the Bearcats only leading by 1 now. 22-21 here in the first, 6:17 to go. Ray has it on the left side as DeMarcus Lampley set to check in here in just a few moments. Ray finds Cook, another 3, right corner, this time it's no good. Ipe able to have the rebound to Jaron Cook, the assist, and the shot good off the right side of the glass. Good ball movement there after the offensive rebound by Tristan Ipe, then the assist to Jaron Cook. The Bearcats have stretched it back to 3, 24-21, under 6 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. Buster has it on the right side for Lamar. He'll find McClure. McClure thought about a 3. I think Coach Hooten was calling for a travel to get the call here. McClure will drive inside, and now we've got a whistle and a foul against Sam Houston. Was not in the act of shooting, and that foul there is on Savion Flagg. It is his first personal and the 4th team foul by Sam Houston. Lamar has 3 team fouls, and so overall it's been a pretty fair played game so far. Harrison and Lamar will call a timeout. We'll take it with them for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Back out of here from Beaumont, Texas. Sam Houston men's basketball WAC conference play, 24-21 Bearcats. A 3-point advantage. Sam Houston 8-9 overall, 3-1 in WAC play. Lamar 2-12 and 0-3 in WAC play, but that is just for Western Athletic Conference tournament seeding. The NCAA will recognize it as 0-1. We get back into it again here. Thanks for joining us on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. McClure has 8 points of the 21 for Lamar. Lamar will inbound here on the right side. Little jumper, or turnaround floater rather, off the left side of the glass is good. Right out of the gates for C.J. Roberts. He's got 6 points. Bearcats leading by 1. 24-23, 5:30 to go here in the first. Ray has it on the left side. Guarded up top by Harrison as he is directing traffic. Over to Dante Powers, right wing, Jaron Cook. This one bounces off the front of the rim and finally falls off the left side. That shot no good. Harrison quickly, right side. He'll go over to the left wing. Here's a three-pointer. The shot won't fall for Avantez Ledette, who checked in moments ago. And a rebound to the Bearcats. Jaden Ray flips it over to Savion Flagg. Straightaway three. Too strong. That one took a hard bounce and a dead duck off the back of the iron. Falls into the hands on that far side to Ledette. And now the pass over to Harrison. Harrison bringing it across the timeline here from left to right, guarded by Jaden Ray. High screen coming. Jefferson able to work through it, or Harrison able to work through it, and the shot is missed. He put it up off the right side. Good defense by the Cats. Savion Flagg back with it from the free throw line. Inside, spinning around, and an offensive foul is called. Savion Flagg a little too aggressive down there, and he's slow to get up. And luckily he hops up as Dante Powers and DeMarcus Lampley, who also just checked in, helping their teammate up. So it is a foul on Savion Flagg. It's his second personal, and the 15th foul by Sam Houston. As Lamar will inbound here, 4:36 to go. It is Roberts on the Bearcats baseline. Javion May will check back into the ball game as Savion Flagg will head over to the bench. He'll get a high five from assistant coach Mudge and head coach Jason Hooten there just in front of his bench on the right side. Again, inbounding is Roberts. He'll go over to Harrison, back to Roberts. Roberts in the backcourt. Two Bearcats are back there. Now they retreat. Roberts will bring it into the front court from left to right. Dante Powers guarding him. Chest pass left wing over to Ledette. Now to Harrison, right wing. Harrison trying to work through the high Roberts screen. Feeds down low. Roberts right side. Shot no good. Powers may have got a hand on it. Here come the Bearcats. It's Jaden Ray through traffic, left wing. Dante Powers for three. Rattles in and out. Bearcats can't haul in the rebound. Quickly, it's Ledette. Right wing buster. Now right baseline. Flips this one over to McClure. He'll throw up a shot. It's no good. The foul, though, against the Bearcats. And two free throws coming up for McClure. A lot of quick ball movement by this Lamar team. That foul is on DeMarcus Lampley, who checked back in. That is Lampley's second personal and the 16th foul, but that one was in the act of shooting. And so Brock McClure, the 6'6", 195-pound freshman guard, at the line here on the right side. He's got a chance to go into double digits. Bends his knees, right-handed free throw, good at the bottom of the net. That ties us back at 24 apiece. One more free throw coming up here for McClure. Cook, Nicholas, Ray, and May down in the key. Second free throw good, and it's a one-point Lamar advantage. 25-24 for the Cardinals on their home court. Ray on the far side, looks over to the official, and they'll call a timeout. So Sam Houston will take a timeout. We'll take it with them for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us. Sam Houston men's basketball on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston trailing Lamar now 25-24. This Cardinals team entering this contest tonight, having lost 7 straight, playing their first basketball game in 2 weeks. The Bearcats face their own share of heartache during the non-conference portion of the schedule. They've jumped out to a strong start in WAC play. As I mentioned earlier, 3-1. The Bearcats 8-9 overall, 3-1 in WAC games. Sam Houston has won 4 of the previous 5 games. They're coming off that 2-point victory at Abilene Christian. Thursday's game tonight here from the Montaigne Center as Lamar back on the court less than 48 hours later to host Chicago State. So this Lamar team, as I mentioned, they have just had their work cut out for them. You go back to that game in Huntsville, all the way back on December the 30th, the open WAC play, a 75-64 Sam Houston victory. The Bearcats had to battle through a lot of adversity in that game. The Cardinals trail the all-time series to Sam Houston 34-40. It's a series that dates all the way back to 1951 and 52 season. The Cardinals have made things extremely tough on Sam Houston here on their home court throughout the series history. They have a 22-15 record here. The Cardinals, they're looking for their first home win in the series since February of 2019. The Cats have won 4 of the previous 6 meetings. One of the 2 LU victories coming at the Southland Conference Championship tournament last season that ended the postseason for Sam Houston. As Bearcats will have it here on the left side. Nicholas has it at the top. He'll find Powers, right wing, drives in, picks up his dribble. This one's turned over. He's trying to bounce it down low. Davion Buster has it one-on-one here on Ray. Ray with the good defense. Buster misses the shot, and up into the air, Javion May. The rebound, they're going to call a foul here. I believe it's going to go against McClure. So Brock McClure will pick up his second personal. That's the fourth team foul by Lamar. Bearcats trailing by just one, 25-24. 3:38 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. As Lincoln Smith, the senior forward, will check in for McClure and the Cardinals. Javion May stands on the Cardinals baseline, inbound over to Jaden Ray. Ray will run this one into the front court on the far side from left to right, back over to May. May left wing, chest pass goes over to Nicholas. Nicholas left baseline, slam it down, baby! Oh, what a play by Damon Nicholas Jr. as he found the lane on the left baseline to give the Bearcats a 1-point advantage, 26-25. Love seeing the aggressive play out of that young man tonight. His father, out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, he comes to almost every game. Wasn't able to make this one. He would have been proud to see that one just moments ago. Now May will flip this one and steal it. Goes down low to Jaden Ray. Ray brings it from right to left. He'll float this one up with a hand in his face. It's too strong. The rebound, May. Turn around, put back good off the right side of the glass for Javion May. The Bearcats have extended their lead back to 3, 28-25, under 3 to go here in the first. Cardinals over to Roberts on the right wing, guarded by Jaron Cook. Almost loses his handle, able to hold on to it. Now rotates top of the 3. Left-handed pass goes over to Ledette. Ledette back to Roberts, now into the hands of Buster. Buster crossover dribble on Javion May. May not falling for it. High screen Smith. Back to the top of the 3 over to Roberts. Down to 5 on the shot clock from the left elbow. That jumper no good. Nicholas with the board. 1-on-2. Nicholas will slow things down on that left corner. As he picks up his dribble, goes all the way up top to Dante Powers. He was wide open for a 3 but didn't take it. Near that right wing, up top over to Cook. Cook trying to shake and bake his way down. He'll go back over to Javion May, left corner. May flips one over the right side. Good for Javion May. As Kason Harrison was trying to take a charge down there. No foul was called. Harrison hit the deck. The Bearcats have a 5-point advantage with 2 to go here in the first, 30-25. Sam Houston back on the defensive side. Ledette has it. He'll go up top 3 to Harrison, guarded by Nicholas. Harrison trying to zigzag his way from the right elbow. Flips it up off the right side, and that shot's no good, and the ball goes out of bounds off Smith, and it'll go right back to Sam Houston. 2 checking in here for Lamar as Ledette will head over to the bench, as well as Buster, and checking back into the ball game is Damon Reyes alongside Ellis Jefferson. And actually heading over, it was Avantez Ledette, and trying to see the other one. Buster will remain out there. I think it was Ellis. It was Avantez Ledette. I didn't see the other one headed over the bench. Bearcats will bring it in here to the front court. 5-point advantage, 1:30 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. Jaden Ray looks over to his right side, getting direction from head coach Jason Hooten. He'll pass over right wing, May. High screen, Ipe. He'll find Nicholas. Nicholas zings it down low over to Ipe from the right baseline. He's trapped under there. This one is out of bounds off of Lamar. A good effort down there trying to save it with C.J. Roberts on the Bearcats baseline with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Kason Harrison will head over to the bench. 2 seconds on that shot clock for Sam Houston as Jaden Ray will inbound, standing to the left of the Cardinals logo on his own baseline. Quickly over to Powers. Wide open 3. Too strong off the right side. A rebound goes to Roberts. Good look. And now we've got a whistle and a foul here, and it may be a foul against Javion May. We'll see. Yep, it's on Javion May, and that is his first personal, and Sam Houston's 7th team foul. And that will send Lamar in the bonus. 1-1 coming up here for C.J. Roberts. 6'1" senior guard. One of the leading scorers on this team with 14 points per game. He's a 71% free throw shooter. He'll take him here on the right side. A little bit of time here. The officials talking a few things over. Now the 1-1 coming up here for Roberts. Lamar trailing 30-25, 1:12 to go. Roberts here on the right side. Right-handed free throw on the way. No good, and May had the position and the rebound. Here comes Jaden Ray on the near side from right to left. He'll stand just under the LU logo at the timeline. We're going to run things a little bit slowly here. Down to 1 minute to go. 20 on the shot clock. Over to Powers. Powers chest pass Nicholas. Left wing. Floats it down to Ipe. Ipe left side. Good. Nice little hook shot down there by Tristan Ipe. And the Bearcats have a 7-point advantage. 32-25. 48 seconds to go here in the first. Trying to slither through is Roberts. He'll go left corner into the hands of Jefferson. Back over to Ledette, right corner. Ledette with Powers guarding him. Slings this one down low to Reyes. Reyes, pass back over to Ledette. Back to Reyes. At the top we go to Buster. Buster, nice little behind-the-back pass. He'll find his teammate Reyes. Shot no good. Bearcats can hold for the last shot here of the first half, leading 32-25. As Ray will bring it into the front court. Said multiple times, of course, his heroics against Abilene Christian with a victory on Saturday night. Down to 8 on the clock. Jaden Ray, right wing, down low. Ipe, 2, guarding him up top, over to Powers. Down to 2. Powers finds Ray. Right wing, 3 at the buzzer. Yes, baby! Oh, mama, what a shot by Jaden Ray. And the Bearcats will head into the locker room with a 10-point advantage, 35-25. We'll step aside. We've got halftime coming up with Luke Scott back at the flagship studios. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearcat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: Sam Houston Alumni Association, Artec Signs and Lighting, Aspen Heights, Barefoot Campus Outfitters, Bill Fick Ford, and Chicken Express. Thank you for supporting your Bearcats.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network welcome you to the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. Now let's go back courtside with Rob Hipp.
Welcome to the halftime show here at the flagship at KSAM. Sam Houston leading 35-25 on Lamar. What a shot there at the end of the half by Jaden Ray, 35-25. Bearcats shooting 31% from 3, 39% from the field. Not a great shooting spectacular here so far, but they're playing solid defense, only limiting Lamar to 25 points. causing more turnovers than for Sam Houston. So Sam Houston's playing good defense right now, only 25 points, out-rebounding Lamar 19-16. And looking at these stats right here, the leading scorer right now, Jaron Cook, coming off the bench, 4 for 6, 3 from 5 from 3 with 11 points. He's been a really electric player today for Sam Houston. Savion Flagg, not much going on today. He's usually leading the Bearcats in points. Only has 2. Got a couple rebounds though. Tristan Nikpe, 2 for 2. He's always been steady from that low post. 3 rebounds, 4 points, 1 assist. Now for Lamar sides, McClure there, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Good showing from him, but he hasn't had much help as Sam Houston's been playing very good defense. Now looking at the WAC scoreboard, not much going on currently. There's a couple games going on tonight. Of course, today, Sam Houston's beating Lamar 35-25. UT Rio Grande Valley, the Vaqueros are beating Chicago State 33-26. Other games today in the WAC that are coming up shortly soon. That will be around 8 o'clock Central. Grand Canyon's playing Abilene Christian in Arizona, so that'll be a good one to look at. Of course, Sam Houston beating Abilene earlier. Grand Canyon, one of the favorites for the WAC. And wrapping up in the late night is New Mexico State playing against Tarleton. That will be interesting one to see. New Mexico State was actually the preseason pick for the WAC. Tarleton's been a little bit of a surprise in WAC play. They came off to a good start. Sam Houston both 3-1. Of course, Tarleton beating Sam Houston earlier this year in WAC play. So that'll be it for this first part in this halftime show. We're going to throw a couple ads here, and we'll be back at it. This is from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
And welcome back to the flagship here at KSAM. This is Luke Scott here reporting live for you. Now, looking ahead.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Sorry about that, a little technical difficulties here. Looking forward for Sam Houston coming up in the future. They have a huge home spread coming. Sam Houston playing SFA, New Mexico State, and Grand Canyon, 3 of the top teams in the WAC. They'll be coming here this Saturday, next Thursday, and next Saturday. Those will all be very good games. Sam Houston expecting a nice crowd coming for that first game against Stephen F. Austin, of course, the Battle of the Piney Woods here in basketball. Now, for my second half keys to the game, we need really need Sam Houston to start shooting a little bit better. Cook's been the really want to get going, but other than that, it's kind of, 2 points here, 3 points here from everywhere. They're playing good defense, of course, causing a lot of turnovers, which we saw a lot last year. This year hasn't been that great for turnovers, but they have been stepping it up lately, of course, beating Abilene Christian in their last game. Damon Nicholas coming off the bench has served a nice purpose. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. We can see him get going. And Kuba had that missed dunk, but I'm sure he'll get kicked going here pretty soon. So keep playing good defense. They're playing great offense. Just not really able to shoot the ball. Getting good ball movement. 8 assists for the day. That's more than Lamar's. They've only been held to 5 for the day. So that's going to be my keys to the game. Other scores around the country. We got a couple of top 25 matchups. Wisconsin over Ohio State, 74-64. That's 2 minutes left. Wisconsin at home beating Ohio State. Texas Tech, of course, coming off beating number 1 Baylor. And the Kansas Jayhawks in an upset. They're beating Oklahoma State 67-48 with 5 minutes to go. We had a nice game earlier today in the Big East. DePaul upsetting Seton Hall, number 20 ranked Seton Hall, 96-94 in a shootout. Seemed like neither team could get a stop there. And other games coming up tonight. UCLA, of course, coming off that Final Four run. They're playing Oregon in Los Angeles at 8:30, and Gonzaga playing their big-time rivals in the WCC. BYU, that's coming up at 10 o'clock. That'll be it here from the KSAM Sports Studio. From Van Wagner, this is the Huntsville Sports Radio Network.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearcat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearcat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
This has been the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. We'll be right back with the second half of tonight's game on the Bearcat Sports Network and 101.7 KSAM.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
All right, friends, welcome back at it. Rob Hipp live from the Montaigne Center, 35-25 as Sam Houston kept Lamar scoreless over that last 4 minutes of the first half. Sam Houston blazed out on an 11-0 run, shooting 4 of their last 5. And none other than that big 3 by Jaden Ray. He is quickly becoming the go-to guy at the buzzer for this Bearkat team as he drilled that three-pointer to lift the Bearkats to a 10-point advantage as time expired. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds as the second half, moments away. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Welcome back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer live. And boy, it's been an exciting one here tonight for Sam Houston as Lamar at one point, they had their largest lead in this ball game whenever it was 14-10 at the 10:33 mark. But the Bearcats, they have pulled away in that second half, again holding Lamar scoreless over the last 4 minutes, ending on an 11-0 run and taking a 35-25 advantage. This Lamar team has not played since December the 30th. They held with Sam Houston for a good amount of that first half until those final 4 minutes. So we'll get back into action here to start that second half. It's Dante Powers, Jaden Ray, Tristan Ipe, Savion Flagg, and DeMarcus light 'em up Lampley on the court for your Bearcats. And for Lamar, Smith, Reyes, Roberts, McClure, and Jefferson. Dante Powers will inbound on the half-court sideline, goes to Jaden Ray. The Bearcats will now shift focus and go from left to right here in this second half. Down low to Savion Flagg, trying to turn around a backpedal jumper and one out of the gate. Oh, baby. What a play by the Texas A&M graduate transfer, Savion Flagg. That flag, I believe it went on Brock McClure. That is his third personal and the first of the second half. Savion Flagg at the line, 44% free throw shooter. The and one is good. We talked to Coach Hooten about that. He was 12 of 14 versus Tarleton. Hit a little bit of a skid in the previous matchup versus Abilene Christian, going 2 for 6. But as you heard Coach Hooten in the pregame show, talked about all those shots were true. And here, though, making that big one to give the Bearcats an 13-point advantage now, 38-25. Lamar back with it on the left side, 30 seconds gone. And on the right baseline, Lincoln Smith able to float one in, and it's good. Here come the Bearcats on the far side from left to right, Dante Powers. He'll go over to Jaden Ray, back over the right wing, Savion Flagg from the top. Flagg left elbow, trying to drive in. Got a whistle and a foul here on Lincoln Smith. And I don't think they will say that this one was in the act of shooting. It was on the floor before he went up with it. The foul there is on Lincoln Smith, his first personal, and the second team foul. As Sam Houston will inbound here, leading by 11, 38-27. As we are 40 seconds into this one on that Miller time game clock here in the second half. Up high to Ipe, drop off Powers. Powers, right-handed zinger, over to Lampley, bounce pass up top, around we go, left corner to Flagg. Flagg back over to Powers to Lampley. Over to Ipe from the free throw line. He'll find Savion Flagg driving in, left elbow with 2 on the clock. Shot won't fall, and McClure with the rebound. McClure has it on the near side, moving from right to left. Jefferson in the backcourt, now into the front court. Dante Powers on him. Got his dribble now on that right wing, guarded by Lampley. Back over to McClure. McClure from the top, right hand. Picks up the dribble, bounced pass over on that right wing to Roberts. Jaden Ray stepping up on him, high screen, Reyes. Roberts still with the ball here, trying to spin his way inside from the circle. That shot isn't good. McClure gets the offensive rebound, hand in his face. That shot isn't good. Another offensive board, no. This one is ripped by Ipe. Far side Ray, as Savion Flagg was calling for it. Lampley, though, will receive it. The shot wiggles in and out, won't drop. Boy, DeMarcus Lampley can normally bury those. That one was halfway down the cylinder and it popped out. Lamar back over left side. Smith, shot good. Bearcats have not scored in almost 2 minutes. And Lamar here making a couple of quick shots. 38-29. Bearcats leading by 9. Jaden Ray has it on the right side. He'll take a straightaway 3. This one, ping pong, drops down the shot. Good for Jaden Ray from downtown. 41-29, Sam Houston. 17:49 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the second. And this one goes out of bounds off the hands of Savion Flagg. It will stay with Lamar. 2 checking in now is Kason Harrison alongside Davion Buster, as Ellis Jefferson and Damon Reyes will head back over to the bench. Sam Houston remains with their same starters that came out here in the second. Inbounding on his own baseline on the left side is C.J. Roberts, near that left corner baseline. As he's trying to find a teammate, he'll finally go over to the left wing with a chest pass to Harrison on the inbound. Harrison rotating over to the right wing. Lampley guarding him. High screen coming from Smith. Pass goes to Smith. Back into the hands of Buster now. Buster has it way out there on the left wing. 7 to go on the shot clock. Good defense by Jaden Ray. Buster trying to dart one down inside, and he will find Lincoln Smith, who had to pick it up. And the Bearcats with the rebound here on a missed shot. Here comes Jaden Ray. Ray straight dead over to DeMarcus Lampley. McClure steals it from him. Now Buster back on the near side from right to left. Lamar bringing a little bit of juice here now. On the left baseline is Harrison. He'll float this one over, and we've got a whistle here and a foul against Sam Houston before that pass went off. Foul is called on Jaden Ray. That is his first personal and the first team foul by Sam Houston, I believe, here in this second half. Plenty of time on the shot clock at 23, 17:07 to go. Lamar trailing 41-29. Inbound pass to Harrison, straightaway 3. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound high into the air, Dante Powers. Here come the Bearcats on the far side with Jaden Ray just in front of the scorer's table. He'll bring it across the timeline. Waiting on his team to set up a play is Jaden Ray directing traffic. He'll drop it off over to Powers, back to Ray near that left corner. Ray bounce down to Ipe. Ipe pushing his way inside. The shot's not there, but Savion Flagg with the tip off the right side, and he'll lay it up and good. That putback tip, 43-29. Bearcats up front. Straightaway 3, Lamar, yes. C.J. Roberts was open, and his shot is good. 43-32. Bearcats by 11. 16:26 to go on the Miller time game clock. Here in the second, as Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court. Ray has it over his left shoulder, back over to Ipe. Ipe finds Savion Flagg from the left wing, rotating up top. He'll take a 3. Yes! Buried it from downtown, and Savion Flagg in every career game in all 18 for the Bearcats is in double digits. 10 points so far for Savion Flagg. Back over to the left wing, Roberts. Roberts floats one up and one. Whistle and a foul there. We'll see if that was on Jaden Ray. It is. So Jaden Ray will pick up his second personal, the second team foul, and that will take us to our first media timeout of this second half. Bearcats leading 46-34. Free throw coming up for Lamar when we come back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Back at it here from Beaumont, Texas. 15:54 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Thanks for joining us for Sam Houston men's basketball with a 12-point advantage over the host Lamar Cardinals tonight, 46-34. Sam Houston has made 3 of their last 4 shots. Savion Flagg 3 of his last 4. And Jaden Ray is now 3 of 4 from downtown. The Bearkats taking care of business here, but a lot of basketball left as we're only 6 minutes into this one in the second half. Sam Houston shooting 18 of 41 at 44% from the field. Lamar not too bad, 14 of 33 at 43%. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
101.7 KSAM is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearcat Sports Network.
Once again, a pleasant good evening, and thanks for being a part of this broadcast here tonight as we get back into it. Always loud here at the Montaigne Center because of that basketball pep band. They do such a wonderful job. If you had the pleasure of joining us in pregame, you heard them on the national anthem. One of the most beautifulest live renditions that I've heard in a long time. Roberts will shoot the free throw here on the left side for Lamar. It's on its way, and it's good. So the three-point play completed, and it's 46-35, Bearcats by 11. They'll bring it from left to right. Jaden Ray has it. High screen, Ipe, right wing, drop off over to Powers. Now around we go from Flagg back over to Lampley, up top to Jaden Ray. Ray from the right key. Down low, he finds Savion Flagg, puts up a shot. It's no good, but Flagg is fouled, and 2 free throws coming up. That is the 3rd team foul by Lamar. McClure will pick up his 4th personal, and that's tough because he's had a heck of a game here, 10 points in this ball game. 2 free throws coming up for Savion Flagg. Made the first one earlier. Right-handed free throw, no good. Well, again, another free throw that looked solid. It was halfway down and it popped out. McClure will head over to the bench as he's in foul trouble. Ledet checking back in for him. Avantez Ledet, the 6'2" guard, freshman. One more free throw attempt coming up here for Savion Flagg. This one is good. Boy, it thought about popping out, and it said, you know what, Savion, I'm going to give you one here, and it fell in for him. So Savion 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. Bearcats back up by 12, 47-35. Lamar has it left side. We got a whistle and a foul here, though, before that shot went up. It's on the offensive side. It's on Kason Harrison. That is his first personal and the 4th team foul. And Lamar's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them for 30 seconds. Bearcats in the driver's seat trying to hold on here with their foot on the gas. 47-35. We'll be back in 30 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston leading Lamar 47-35. I want to remind you that Bearcat fan text line is open as always. You can text us at 512-522-9105. Again, that's the Bearcat fan text line. Open as always, 512-522-9105. We'd love to hear from you tonight. Let us know where you're listening from. As Sam Houston here in this ballgame out-rebounding Lamar 24-19, 7 on the offensive side, 17 defensive rebounds. Sam Houston also dishing out the assist with 10, 5 turnovers only. They've got no blocks so far in this ballgame, but 4 steals, 20 down in the paint. Sam Houston, though, leading here, shooting 43%. They cooled off just a little bit. 8 of 20, though, from downtown. They'll take that any night. Jaden Ray has been the main catalyst of that with 3 of 4 from downtown. Also, Jared Cook, also 3 of 5 for him from that three-point line. He's got 11 points, also in double digits, and Savion Flagg with 11 as well. 2 players in double digits for Lamar. Roberts has 12 and McClure with 10, but he's in foul trouble with 4, so one more and he'll be out of this ball game. You don't want to lose him. As McClure, one of the top scorers here tonight, C.J. Roberts is the leading scorer on this team, averaging 14 per game. As we'll come out of that timeout, it was originally a 30-second by Lamar, then got stretched to the media timeout, but we kept it right here. On the court for Sam Houston, Savion Flagg to inbound. Dante Powers eagerly awaits that ball. Dante Powers, Tristan Ipe, and Javion May back all the way over on the right side. For Lamar, it is Smith, Roberts, Buster, Ledette, and Harrison on the court for the Cardinals. Powers will bring it into the front court from left to right. Right-handed dribble, guarded by Roberts. Throwing this one in the air, was tipped up, and Lampley able to hold on to it. Back down low, Savion Flagg strikes this one down to Tristan Ipe, the assist, and the shot good off the right side of the glass. 49-35. Bearkats with their largest lead now of 14. Roberts will float one up near the left elbow, partially blocked. Dante Powers has it. Savion Flagg was calling for it, but Powers didn't feel comfortable. He's got it at the top of the 3, guarded up front by Harrison, retreating back near the half-court line. Now stepping back up to the top of the 3. Dante Powers has it. Swings a pass to the right side to Flagg. Turnaround floater as he ran to the left side, drops in and good. And Savion Flagg really finding some heat here now in this second half, as he's got 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Bearkats extending on their largest lead, 51-35, 14-20 to go. Lampley trying to steal it. Dante Powers has it. Over to Flagg. Slam it down, big baby. Bearkats leading 53-35, 14-12 to go here in the second. Lamar will float up a shot. That one is no good. Dante Powers with the rebound. Davion Buster there with the miss just moments ago. Here's Dante Powers to the right wing. Bounce pass down to Flagg, who's trying to keep it hot. The assist over Ipe. The shot wasn't there. He was looking to create the assist, and Ipe's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2 free throws. Foul is on Lincoln. Looked like for the moment they called it on Lincoln Smith. We'll see who it officially is. But nonetheless, 2 free throws coming up here for Sam Houston's Tristan Ipe. Ipe, a 56% free throw shooter. That foul was on Smith. It was his second personal. 5-team fouls Lamar. So here is Ipe on the right side. Couple of dribbles. Left-handed free throw. No good. Sam Houston 3 of 5 now from the charity stripe. The first miss there for Ipe on his first attempt. He'll have one more coming up. 53-35. Here's the free throw. It's on its way. This one off the front of the rim. It's short. Ipe almost got his own rebound. The ball goes out of bounds. Love the hustle from that young man. So important to have him out there on the court. Again, Sam Houston leading 53-35. 13:53 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the second. I want to remind you this game is made possible in part tonight from our good friends at HEB. No store does more than my HEB. Lamar will inbound here on the Bearkats baseline. Lincoln Smith on the far side bounces it over to Cason Harrison. The sophomore guard at 6'1", guarded by Dante Powers, the 6'2" junior guard. Harrison has it in the front court on the left side. Top of the 3, crossover dribble, bounces this one over to C.J. Roberts. Roberts at the top now. Puts his right hand on the court, almost loses his handle, throws it up off the left side of the glass, no good. Ipe with the defensive rebound. Ipe will float this one over to the far side to Powers. Powers telling his teammates to slow things down, as Hooten is down in a kneel stance in front of the scorer's table directing his team. Over to Javion May. Savion Flagg has it. Flagg, right side, yes! He had the step, the shot, the Bearkats extended now by 20, 55-35, 13 minutes to go. On the Miller time game clock, as head coach Alvin Brooks for Lamar calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 90 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas. For over 20 years, they do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Bearkats on a 9-0 run over the last 2:47. Savion Flagg has made 6 of his last 7. Tristan Ipe 3 of 4. Lamar has went scoreless in almost 3 minutes, and the Bearkats have their largest lead at 20, 55-35. As we get back into action here in Beaumont at the Montaigne Center, the Cardinals of Lamar has it. Harrison on the left side, as he's trying to direct his team, and I don't think anybody was listening. He'll pass it over to left corner. Drives down over to Ledette. Ledette back to Harrison. Back to Ledette near that left corner. Savion Flagg with a great defense out there near that left wing. Back up over to Harrison. Harrison, 2 on the shot clock. Long three-pointer. It goes off the glass, front of the rim. Shot no good, but there with the putback was C.J. Roberts as he was able to drop it in. And so after almost 2 minutes, Lamar will find the rim. 55-37, Bearkats leading. 12:26 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the second. DeMarcus Lampley has it back over. Javion May up top to Dante Powers. Powers floating it up. I don't think he's trying to look for an alley-oop down there. Savion Flagg wasn't ready for it. Doesn't matter, though. Flagg able to find the position and drops it in off the right side of the clear. 57-37, back to 20. Sam Houston up front. Lamar trailing, 12 minutes to go. As the Cardinals have it on the left side. Drop-off pass goes over to Roberts. Roberts down to Buster. This one up in the air. It's turned over. Here's Savion Flagg up front to Dante Powers behind the back. He'll retreat, waits on his teammates wisely. Goes over to Savion Flagg near that left wing. Inside now, trying to work his way towards the paint. Takes a hard jumper here. That shot no good. Ipe with the offensive board. His turnaround floater is good. Laid it up off the front side of the rim. Bearkats by 22, 59-37. Lamar has it here from right to left. It is C.J. Roberts, the senior guard. He'll take a 3 from the right wing, yes. Bearkats have made 8 of their last 9 as they are trying to keep things boiling hot here in the second half. 24 of 48 from the field overall, 50% from the field. Lampley, right wing, back up top, Powers. Powers, he'll take a long 2. That shot won't fall. And a rebound over to Lincoln Smith. Here comes Lamar on the far side from right to left. It is C.J. Roberts wiggling through traffic, finds a lane, and the layup good off the right side. And got a whistle here as Kuba Kowalski, Jaden Ray, and Jaron Cook set to check in, but got a timeout on the court. I believe it was on Sam Houston. That'll take us to a media timeout. We'll stretch it with them to 90 seconds. Bearkats up front, 59-42. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Enjoy a great round of golf. Formerly Ribbon Basket. Outside of 45. The working value. The all-new Bearcat works in Huntsville.
All right, friends, back at it. Rob Hipp here live from the Montaigne Center in Beaumont, Texas. Thanks for joining us as we get back into action here. Coming out of that media timeout, 59-42. Sam Houston taking care of business here, trying to go 4-1 in WAC conference play. Lamar, though, after they trailed by as many as 22 when it was 59-37, they have went on a little 5-0 run of their own over the last minute and pulled back to within 17 here on their home court. Again, 10:43 to go on that Miller Time game clock. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're listening from tonight. You can send those to us in the booth as we'll try to get to those. Chase Schaefer listening from Cartersville, Georgia. Appreciate you, Chase. Thanks for joining us. As we get back into it here, Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court for the Cats from left to right. He's got it at the top of the three, finds DeMarcus Lampley. Little chest pass goes back over to Jaden Ray. This one tipped on a pass, but Lampley's there to scathe it in. Trying to fly this one down low to the baseline. Savion Flagg will grit his teeth and say, my bad, Lamp. Well, a turnover by DeMarcus Lampley and the Bearkats. Sam Houston, comfortable 17-point advantage, 59-42, 10:25 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the second half. We got a whistle here as the officials waiting here to see what that was. They're going to inbound this ball from in front of the scores table. Not sure why the official stopped play there. So Lamar will inbound this in front of the scores table. On the court for Sam Houston, it is Flagg, Ray, Lampley, Cook, and Kurwowski. For Lamar, Reyes, Roberts, Jefferson, Buster, and Ledette. Lamar has it here, driving inside. Now the left baseline pass, left corner, Davion Buster. That shot's not there. Ledette with the offensive board. The putback wasn't there, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting 2 free throws. Coach Hooten is livid right now as Kuba Kurwowski will pick up his second personal for Sam Houston, the third team here of this second half. Coach Hooten was saying there's 5 guys down there to rebound the ball, telling his guys, come on, what do you got to do to get a rebound? As Ledette will shoot the free throws here, the 6'2" freshman guard. His first free throws of the season, by the way, for Ledette, as it's on its way and good. So Ledette makes the first one. He'll have one more coming up. 59-43, 16-point Bearcat advantage. 6-0 run now for Lamar, trying to make it 7-0, and Ledette does just that on his first 2 free throws of the season. He has played in 12 games, just hasn't gotten to the line much. Averages around 11 minutes per game. Bearcats back on the right side. Jaron Cook up top, over to Lampley on the right wing. Around the world we go. Left side over to Jaron Cook. Back up top to Ray. Left wing, Jaron Cook from downtown. This time the trifecta won't fall, and the rebound drops into the hands of Lamar. On the far side, it is C.J. Roberts from the right wing. He throws up a shot, and it's good. He had to go way up high off the clear and drop that one in as he went behind and around off that left side. Boy, Lamar, a nice run now. Over the last 2 minutes, a 9-0 run. Bearcats have not scored in that time. They've got it back on the right wing. Jaron Cook over to Lampley. Lampley right wing. Pass up top over to Flagg. Now back to the left wing, Jaden Ray. As he'll pound the pill on the ball. Here's Cook, another 3. This one good for Jaron Cook. Turn on the stove, baby. It's Jaron Cook from downtown. He's got his 4th three-pointer of the night. and that will finally stop the scoring drought of nearly 2 minutes. We'll step aside on a 30-second break. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Back at it here from Huntsville, Texas. Thanks for joining us on the Bearkats Sports Radio Network. I said from Huntsville, we're actually in Beaumont, Texas tonight. As Sam Houston taking care of business, but still some game to play here. 9:11 to go on that Miller time game clock. 62-46. As Jefferson for Lamar will bring it into the front court from right to left. Kowalski up there up top. Jefferson, he's not going to be able to put up a shot against that 7'2" big man. Here's a three, though, straight away. Rattles in and out for Ledette. Rebound Sam Houston as Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court. Ray working his dribble over to the right wing. He'll find Jaron Cook. Cook delivers the ball over to Flag. Flag finds Kuba Kowalski and one. Oh, baby, Kowalski was getting pulled backwards. And the 7'2" Bearcat fan sensation able to drop it in. An and one opportunity coming up for the big man from Warsaw, Poland. Kuba Kowalski entering this contest 71% from the field, 17 of 24. He is a 40% free throw shooter, 4 of 10 this season. And boy, they may have called they're going to give him 2 here as they called a technical on that one. Kowalski, first free throw, good. Beautiful form, and it drops in for Kuba. One more free throw coming up, and then he'll have the N1. Kowalski, next free throw on the way. This one no good off the left side. And it's my understanding, I thought that he would have an N1. He's going to inbound here, so they called I believe a technical foul on that. It was on Damon Reyes, his second personal. And so Sam Houston will inbound up top to Lampley. Lampley. Right wing, Cook over the head. A little bit of a lazy pass, and that one was intercepted. Buster has it for Lamar. They're trailing 65-46. Lamar has it on the left side. We got a whistle and a foul here. Not in the act of shooting. It's on Sam Houston. Coach Hooten not happy. And that is the 4th team foul by Sam Houston. The 3rd personal by Jaden Ray. So again, not in the act of shooting. So an inbound pass coming up here for Lamar. Checking back into the game, the 6'1" sophomore guard, Kason Harrison. He'll take the place of Davion Buster. Lamar will inbound on their own baseline on the left side, standing between the C and the A of the Cardinals logo. Inbound pass over to Jefferson, right wing to Ledette. Ledette feeding the Bear Reyes down low. Now the pass, and Lampley almost went over the back there of Lamar's Ledette, and a whistle and a foul here on DeMarcus Lampley. That's his 3rd, and that is the 5th team foul. They'll say that one not in the act of shooting as well. So another inbound pass, 2nd time on this possession by the Cardinals. It'll come here by C.J. Roberts. Roberts goes over to the wing to Harrison. Harrison at the top of the 3. Little chest pass to Ledette. Ledette fires one from the right arm. Back up top over to Harrison. Harrison finds a lane. It's blocked by Kowalski, but it flickers right back into the hands of Ledette. He'll put up a shot, no good. Another offensive rebound, Reyes. And now a foul here as Harrison tried to go in off the right side. He was fouled, so 2 free throws coming up, and Dante Powers set to check back into the ball game. And so a foul here called on Sam Houston. Trying to see who that was on. I believe it was on, well, it may have been on Lampley. We'll have it when we come back, though. We'll step aside and take a 90-second break from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp here live from the Montaigne Center in Beaumont, Texas on the campus of Lamar University. Your Bearcat men's basketball leading the Cardinals right now 65-46. 8 minutes straight away to go on that Miller time game clock. Sam Houston in this ball game, they've led by as many as 22 when it was 59-37. That was back at the 11:34 mark. Lamar has only led by 4 in this ball game when it was 14-10. And their last lead was all the way back with 3:38 to go in the first when they led 25-24. They have not scored in 2 minutes. Bearcats on a 6-0 run during that time. Savion Flagg has made 6 of his last 7 shots. As Harrison, though, here to shoot free throws. So that foul was on DeMarcus Lampley earlier. He's out, and Dante Powers back in. Harrison's first free throw is no good. Off one more coming up. And I beg your pardon, it was actually on Kuba Kowalski, his 3rd personal. Kowalski remains in the game. One more free throw coming up here for Harrison, a 58% free throw shooter. That one is good. Only played in 8 games this season, 7 for 12 from the charity stripe coming in, but makes that one, splits the pair. 65-47 Bearcats. Remain in that left driver's seat. Over to Dante Powers. Jaden Ray up top. The pass goes over to Savion Flagg. Here's Jaron Cook for 3. This one off the front of the rim. He has been hot from that 3-point line. That one wouldn't drop in, though. Jaron Cook now 4 of 8 from downtown. Here's a floater back on the left side. This one won't fall for Jefferson. Rebound Jaden Ray for the Cats in the backcourt. He's going to waltz things up to the front court here, running some clock off. 7:20 to go here on the Miller time game clock in the ball game. Jaden Ray has it on the left wing. He'll fire a 3. This one too strong. Savion Flagg not able to pull it in. He was trying to finger that rebound in his direction. It just wouldn't plop into his hands. Jefferson has it back, almost loses the handle on the pass over to Roberts. Roberts able to contain it. He'll fire a 3. This shot off the rim, no good. Rebound Kowalski. Boy, he just makes it look so easy. Kowalski don't even have to jump. When you stand at 7'2", you can just put your hand up in the air and pull those down. Bearcats have it here, moving from left to right, leading 65-47, under 7 to go. Kowalski up top, over to Dante Powers. No look pass down to Savion Flagg, but a whistle and a foul. Oh, man, Dante Powers psyching everybody out here tonight. And they're going to call a foul, though. It's going to go on Savion Flagg, and that's tough. It's his 3rd personal. And the 16 foul by the Bearcats. Actually, that may be 7 now for Sam Houston. Yeah, that's 17 fouls here by Sam Houston. That was an offensive foul, though, so no free throws coming up. So Lamar being a 1-on-1 situation here before too long. It is 17 fouls for the Bearcats, 6 here by Lamar. So one more foul by Lamar will put the Bearcats in the bonus over this last 6:39. Harrison has it, and Dante Powers is called for the foul. He made a loud cry to the official saying, wait a minute. And luckily there, he's just got to contain himself. And that is the 8th foul now, and the free throws coming up here by Harrison. So the 8th team foul, Dante Powers, that's his 2nd personal. Harrison with the free throws here on the left side. The 6'1" sophomore guard, Kaysen Harrison, averages 11 points a game. Entering this contest again, as I said earlier, a 58% free throw shooter. Here so far in this ball game. This first one on the way, and it's good. So we'll have one more coming up here. Roberts will step up and give him a high five. One more free throw coming up here for Lamar's Harrison. On the left side, bends his knees. Left-handed free throw is good at the bottom of the net. 6:36 to go on that Miller time game clock. 65-49. Bearkats scoreless in 2 minutes. Jaden Ray to Javion May. Powers goes over corner. Left side to Savion Flagg. Back up top to May. May to Powers, right wing. Chest pass up top, Ray. Good ball movement here. Flagg working from the left elbow. Floats it up right side. This shot no good. Gets his own rebound. And a whistle and a flag here, foul here. And we'll see who this one's on, as Flagg was fighting for it down there inside the circle with Harrison. And it's none of them. It's actually C.J. Roberts called with the foul. That is his second personal. And the 7th team foul will now put the Bearkats at the line. 1-1 coming up here for the Texas A&M graduate transfer Savion Flagg. At least it appeared that way for the moment. A little bit of discussion going on down here on the court. They're going to clean up a little bit of the moisture that was down there just on that WAC logo here on the right side. It's maybe one of the slowest jobs I've ever seen cleaning up moisture on the court. That took all but about 10 seconds. Normally those guys come out there quick and run right back. He just kind of walked over and cleaned it and walked right back. Here's Flagg, 1-1. First one's no good, rebound McClure. 65-49, Lamar. Trailing 6 minutes to go on their home court. Harrison left wing. Ray guarding him, right-handed dribble. Darts this one over to the right wing. He'll find Buster, back over to Harrison. Now the left corner to Roberts. Roberts goes down low here to Lincoln Smith. He'll float one up. That's a hard shot, and he's fouled. It did not fall in. And 2 free throws coming up here. Ipe called by the foul. That's his second personal. And the 9th team foul by Sam Houston. So 2 free throws coming up here for Lincoln Smith, the 6'5 senior forward. A 64% free throw shooter, only 7 of 11 entering this game. Right-handed free throw is good on the first one. It's DeMarcus Lampley. We'll give a little point to Savion Flagg. He'll check back into the game. Savion heads over to the bench, and he'll get a stand from his teammates. Coach Bailey, the assistant, out there giving him a pat on the back as he runs back. Here's the second free throw. Smith rolls in and out, and it will not drop. So he splits the pair. May had the rebound, goes over to Jaden Ray. Ray dances his way into the front court. On the right side, guarded up top by Buster, left wing, handoff Powers. Powers turns it over. He was trying to thread it down low to DeMarcus Lampley, and it's a turnover. And Coach Hooten is not happy when the Bearkats turn the ball over on plays like that. 3 turnovers for Dante Powers. It's only the 9th turnover for Sam Houston. They've done a pretty good job holding on to the ball here in this ball game. Lamar has it back on the left side. C.J. Roberts trailing 65-50. Floats up a shot, no good. Bearkats may have had a hand on it, but it rolls on the baseline and eventually goes out of bounds off Sam Houston. Tough break there for the Bearkats as they had an opportunity to pull it in. This Lamar team has held the Bearkats on the offensive side scoreless over 3 minutes, and that once 22-point lead has been cut to 15. Lamar with it here to inbound, 16 on the shot clock. Whistle foul on the inbound. We'll see who that's on. And maybe on Jaden Ray. He put his hand on his head. It is. And Jaden Ray has now picked up 4 personal, 10 team fouls. So 2 free throws coming up the rest of the way now for Lamar. Roberts at the line on the left side. 71% free throw shooter, Roberts. He is 1 of 2 here so far tonight. This free throw rolls off the back of the iron, won't fall. So Jaden Ray will head over to the bench, and he'll just get a little high five from his teammates there. Didn't have a discussion with Coach Hooten or assistant coach Mudge. Second free throw attempt here. Roberts on its way. This one, as it will take a drop off the diving board into the net. Splits the pair, 65-51, Bearkats by 14, 5:12 to go. Dante Powers, right wing, May. May with McClure guarding him. Flagg sets the screen. Rotates over, Powers left wing. Powers steps back, finds May. This one saved by May to Lampley. Lampley fires a jumper for 2, and it's good. Smith, though, got knocked in the face as he tries to shake it off. He fell right into the table just in front of us. Our basketball SID, Cody Stark, next to me, kind of had to put his hand up to make sure he didn't fall on us. Here's Harrison, left wing three, no good. But their offensive rebound to Smith. We'll go back up top to McClure. McClure picks up his dribble. He was hot in the first half with 10 points, but he's been cold here in the second. Right corner three. That shot too strong for McClure. And Dante Powers wrestling the rebound down under the rim. He'll have it on the far side, moving from left to right, 67-51. Bearcats up front, 4:15 to go on the Miller time game clock. Powers guarded by Harrison over to the left wing with the left-handed dribble. As he'll fling this one down to the left baseline to Savion Flagg. Flagg back over right-handed pass, give and go, back to Flagg from Powers. A whistle and a foul here called on Smith. Maybe on Smith, I believe it was. That is the third team and the personal eighth team foul here by Lamar. And 1-1 coming up here for Savion Flagg. Flagg already with 19 points, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Have a chance to get it to 20. Here's the free throw. The first one, no good. McClure with the rebound. Got a whistle here. The officials, the shot clock did not reset, so they're going to call for that to be reset. And that may go ahead and take us to a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 90 seconds. The Bearcats leading 67-51 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Back at it here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston leading Lamar 67-51. The Bearcats trying to go 4-1 in Western Athletic Conference play. Sam Houston graduate transfer Savion Flagg. He's 1 point away from 20. He has been named to the 2021-22 Lou Henson Award mid-season watch list. College Insider announcing that on Wednesday. That Lou Henson National Player of the Year Award. It's presented annually to the top mid-major player in Division I college basketball. Honors the former Illinois New Mexico State head coach who won 775 games in 41 seasons. Mentioned earlier, Flagg has scored in double digits in all 18 games that he has played in the season. He's tied for 26 in the country in scoring at almost 20 points a game. He also leads the Western Athletic Conference in that, also ranks 42nd in the country in rebounds. So he's trying to do that. And another thing that's on the radar for head coach Jason Hooten for your Sam Houston Bearcats, as he is 2 wins away from becoming Sam Houston's all-time wins leader. Bob Marlin currently holding that record at 225 victories as the head coach of the Bearcats from 1998 to 2010. So with the victory here today, Hooten will tie that record. And then on Saturday, hosting Stephen F. Austin in the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood Edition, he has an opportunity to become the all-time winningest coach for Sam Houston. Now on the inbound, a foul here called on the offensive side against Lamar, and that will give it right back to the Bearcats. Sam Houston taking care of it today here. Janine Thompson messaging us earlier in the booth as she just left the Lady Bearcat game. Always good to hear from you, Janine. Dave Richardson joining us down in Houston, Texas, just outside of the Beaumont area here. Grant Turner sending us a message. He's listening in from Page, Arizona. We mentioned Chase Schaefer earlier, listening from Cartersville, Georgia. My good friend and neighbor, Miss Sally Hosea, joining us. Brian Nicholas cheering on Damon. As always, appreciate you, Brian, and the Nicholas family. Also, my beautiful mother in Georgetown, Texas, north of Austin, cheering on the Bearcats here this evening. We'll get back into it. 3:38 to go on the Miller time game clock as Sam Houston has it on the right side. Javion May on the right wing. As May will fire it up top over to Flag to Powers, back over to Lampley. Lampley's been a little quiet in this game. He's had some success over the last few games, but so far here in this ball game with 5 points. Powers, he'll fire one from the right elbow. The jumper is good at the buzzer. I don't think Coach Hooten was very happy with the Bearcats running that all the way down. Here's a shot off the right side. That one falls in, and good for Ellis Jefferson of Lamar. 3 minutes straight up to go. 69-53. We'll try to have our impact player of the game with us on postgame if we can get to it in a very brief interview if we can get head coach Jason Hooten at the final of this one. Under 3 to go, 69-53. Bearcats with it on the right side. It's Dante Powers. Lane is almost wide open for traffic, but we've got a whistle and an offensive foul. That's the first charge taken here. Lamar's Ellis Jefferson was just outside the circle. And Dante Powers will pick up his third personal foul for Sam Houston. That one on the offensive side. Bearcats already have Lamar in the double bonus. That was an offensive foul, though, so an inbounds pass here from Smith. We'll go over to Jefferson, moving from right to left. He'll find Buster on the right wing, trying to find an empty space in a parking lot, and turns it over. He was looking down low, had to kick this one over to Harrison, and he was not in the area. And the Bearcats able to secure the turnover here is Jaden Ray at center court. Ray has it, left-handed dribble as he's pounding the leather to the hardwood. Crossover, Ipe trying to set the high screen. Now it is a putback slam by Tristan Ipe. Jaden Ray put it up off the left side. It wouldn't drop in, but Ipe was there. Like the piranha in the tank, able to drop it in off the slam. Bearcats leading 71-53, 1:51 to go. As Roberts has it for Lamar on the left wing. He'll put up a shot in the face of Javion May. It's no good, but the offensive rebound. That one didn't hit the rim. I don't think Lamar realized it. Now Roberts does. Loses the handle, holds on to it. Down to 4. Driving in, Jefferson floats one from inside the paint, and it's good at the buzzer. 71-53. Make it 71-55 now. Bearcats have made 3 of their last 4. Ipe having a solid night here for the Bearcats. 5 of 6 with 10 points. He's the second of 3 Bearcats in double digits tonight. Jaron Cook has 14. Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court. Thought about a 3, passed up on it. Down to Ipe, over to the right corner. Savion Flag from downtown. Off the right side of the rim. The shot won't fall. 1 minute to go here in Beaumont as Lamar has it. Thought about a right quarter 3. Jefferson now will float one on a baseline jumper from the right side. It's no good. Javion May with the rebound. And the Bearcats will run a lot of clock here. So Sam Houston will improve to 4-1 in WAC conference play. And Lamar, after being off for 2 weeks due to injury and COVID, I wouldn't call it off. They had to forfeit some games. A tough stretch for these young men. Always appreciate the hospitality of our friends here at Lamar, though, as Jaden Ray will drive in and a whistle and a foul. Shot wouldn't drop in. So with 29 seconds to go, Jaden Ray here, I believe, at the line to shoot free throws. Want to mention that so many good friends here at Lamar, and it has been a pleasure to be with them for so long in the Southland and now, of course, in the WAC Conference. I've gotten to know their radio play-by-play guy, Harold Mann, very well. He's a good friend, one of the first friends that I met in the media. Has the first free throw good by Jaden Ray. He'll have one more. He's in double digits now. One more free throw coming up here for Sam Houston's Jaden Ray. That one good as well. 73-55 Bearcats. Moments away from the official victory here tonight in Beaumont, Texas. Got a whistle and a foul here, though, against the Bearcats on that left side. Savion Flag with the 4th personal foul, and 2 free throws coming up here for Jefferson with 22 seconds remaining on the Miller time game clock. Jefferson trying to get into double digits. He's got 8 points and his first time at the free throw line tonight. Here on the left side, he'll bend his knees. Right-handed free throw shot. This one no good off the back. One more coming up for Jefferson. Well, thanks for Sam Houston They'll have a 3-game homestand coming up as Jefferson nails the second one. They'll face Stephen F. Austin on Saturday, then New Mexico State and Grand Canyon, those 3 at home. Then they'll travel out west to face California Baptist, and then up to the northwest to face Seattle to close out January. As Sam Houston cruising to a victory here, they will go 4-1 in WAC conference play, 73-56 tonight at the final buzzer. We'll step aside and take a break. We'll have postgame when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network present the Bearcat Basketball Post-Game Show. Now for an in-depth analysis of tonight's game, let's return courtside with Rob Hipp.
Rob Hipp back here post-game. Sam Houston victorious, improving to 4-1 in WAC conference play, 73-56 tonight. Now joined down on the court by head coach Jason Hooten. Coach Hooten, your team finding some life here in the second half, pulling ahead of Lamar, shooting 48%. Just your thoughts in this ball game. They held Lamar to 37% from the field.
Yeah, I thought that was the biggest key, is just obviously defensively we played way better this time than we did at our place. But to me, really the turning point in the game was the last 3 or 4 minutes of the first half. We made a great run. You know, Savion got his second foul, and we had to get him out, and we went completely small to match up with him. And those guys did a great job of fighting through adversity. And then J.D. made a really big three at the buzzer, and I thought the 10-point lead was great, and it gave us some excitement and energy. And then, you know, the second half we did what we needed to do. We got a little sloppy at times, got to clean a few things up to get better. But overall, I mean, I'm really proud of the effort and the defense for sure.
Coach, you mentioned that, ending that first half on an 11-0 run to end the first half, pulling away in those final 4 minutes of the first half. Jaden Ray, he seems to be the guy to go to now at those buzzer shots. How impressed have you been with his play? He seems like he's just continuing to mature and get better with this team.
Well, he's a little guy with a big heart. You know, when you're that small, you got to have that type of fight and that type of effort, and he's a very intelligent kid. And I love that he's a good leader for us, and I think he's improving every day. And, you know, I told him the other night when he made that shot, I really felt like he had started to come on and, you know, have some confidence about himself that he can play on this level, because I'm sure, you know, people have always told him he can. And just really proud. You know, he's done a good job for us and continue to get better.
Coach, 4-1 in WAC play now, and coming up, Stephen F. Austin on Saturday. How do you feel about your team right now as they head into a big game on Saturday?
Well, I mean, we've got to, you know, we got to continue to move forward. We've got a lot of games left. Let's see, 5. We got 13 games left, so there's a lot of basketball to be played, not just Saturday. We got to get better. We know we got to improve. We're going to play a really good team on Saturday afternoon, hoping that we have a great crowd. And you know, I know that, you know, I think the fans will get to see two good teams play and go at it, and I think both teams are 4-1. So we're both fighting for a lot, even though it's early in the league.
Coach, always appreciate your time. Congratulations on the victory.
All right, thanks for having me.
So once again, that was head coach Jason Hooten, as we'll switch gears and head over to our impact player of the game with 19 points on tonight, and also now on that Lou Henson Award watch list, our good friend, Mr. Savion Flagg. Savion, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man.
I think it's our second time we've talked this year, and, man, you know, I talked to Coach Hooten in pregame. Do you feel good about where things are heading with this team? You know, it seemed like through the first few games there was a lot of pressure on you. You've been in those situations, of course, playing at Texas A&M, and you've been in front of big crowds. But now does it feel like a lot of that weight is starting to lift off of your shoulders because you've got the support cast starting to build behind you now, man?
Oh yeah, I feel like the first couple games we had a lot of transfers, a lot of new guys, and a good returning core. But I feel like now with WAC play starting, we figured out everyone figured out their role. Everyone figured out what they do good, and they're doing that. And I feel like that's really helping us succeed in WAC play.
Savion, you guys have continued just to really improve here over the last couple of games. That Abilene Christian game, kind of a springboard leading into this one. It seems like, I go to the practices, I see you guys. Seems like y'all are just starting to have a lot of fun. Talk a little bit about that, man.
Oh, yeah. It's always fun winning. You know that. Really just getting to learn each other. We're getting more comfortable with each other, doing stuff with each other off the court. That's what winning teams do. When you're more comfortable with each other off the court, you fight more for each other on the court. When you really love your brothers, and it means more when you're out there together. No matter if you're on the court or not, when you're on the bench, you see your teammate out there doing good. You have no choice but to cheer for him.
Saturday, a tough opponent in Stephen F. Austin. Tell us a little bit about that, just kind of your mindset heading in with how well your team's been playing here lately.
I feel like it's really good. I've heard it's a big rivalry for them. Well, for us now. But I feel like going into the game, really good team, really well-coached team. Just going there, we know it's going to be a dogfight.
Well, Savion, as always, appreciate you, man. It's been a lot of fun. Glad to be back with you guys on the road now and getting your second road win of the season, true road win tonight.
Yep.
Again, Savion Flagg, 19 points. And one final question. You're on that Lou Henson Award watch list now. What does that mean to you, man? That's a pretty big award.
It's just good to see my work paying off. Coach putting me in good situations, my teammates believing in me. Really just all the hard work paying off, just staying blessed.
Awesome, man. Well, Savion, we appreciate you. Before we let you go, man, who do you want to send a shout-out to tonight?
I want to send a shout-out to God. Without him, nothing would be possible.
Awesome, man. Well, amen to that. Savion Flagg, our impact player of the game. We'll let you go. We know you got to get in the locker room. Going to be a happy locker room chat, I'm feeling. So we'll see you, Savion. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll step aside and take a break. We've got more post-game wrap-up coming up when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkats Sports Radio Network.
Hey, y'all, it's Aaron Watson. Need a new vehicle? It may only be a swipe away. Every time you swipe your First Financial Bank Visa debit card between now and the end of February, you will be automatically entered into a drawing to win a new vehicle of your choice. Swipe often, and you will soon be driving up and down that honky-tonk highway. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit ffin.com/sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Member FDIC.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Back at it, friends. Post-game continuing here at the Montaigne Center in Beaumont, Texas. Rob Hipp here on the Bearkats Sports Radio Network as Sam Houston men's basketball taking care of business tonight, going 4-1 in WAC play and wrapping up this 3-game road trip, if you will, although they came back to Huntsville for a short break, but no game, of course, and then back at it on the road, 73-56 versus Lamar here in this one. We heard from Savion Flagg just a few moments ago as great to have him back. It is such a huge impact that he has when he's out there on the court. We haven't seen him in the past few games, but Javion May back with the team. He came up here to Beaumont earlier today, joined the team, and he played in 21 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field. And then Kuba Kowalski, as we call him, the fan favorite from Warsaw, Poland, 1 of 2 from the field. He had that big shot, though, down there under the rim and an and-one opportunity, and he finished up with 3 points in 7 minutes. On the flip side for Lamar, there were 2 players in double digits. C.J. Roberts having a really good ball game here tonight, finishing 9 of 18 from the field, 22 points. And then McClure, he had 10 points, but all of those coming in that first half of play. Sam Houston finishing up, out-rebounding Lamar. That has been their staple this season. The Bearcats have done a great job all season long being able to out-rebound opponents. In fact, they're doing really well in the nation as far as rebounding go, 37-32. They hauled in 11 off the offensive side, 26 defensive boards, 15 assists tonight as Sam Houston was dishing the ball out. Only 10 turnovers. They had 1 block, 7 steals, 36 points down in the paint again for the Bearcats. For Lamar, they wrapped up with 32 total boards, 9 on the offensive side, 23 defensive rebounds, 7 assists, and 12 turnovers tonight for Lamar. Again, Sam Houston taking care of business, shooting 48% from the field, 9 of 26 at 34% from downtown. They cooled off a little bit from three-point land as they started hot, and 6 of 12 from the free throw line. So one area that you want to continue to talk about where Sam Houston needs to focus on improving, that is what they do from the charity stripe. That's where they're going to earn their games. And so far tonight, they're only shooting 50%. But we know that if they continue to work at that, that's going to improve. And Sam Houston, again, finishing up this ball game 73-56. Lamar shooting 37%, 35% in the second half. By the way, the Bearcats, I failed to mention this, they shot 57% in the second half of play. Things were just hot for Sam Houston. 5 of 17 from downtown for Lamar. They finish up again 73-56. Things for Sam Houston. They'll have a little bit of a homestand. We want to encourage you to come out to Johnson Coliseum. Support your Bearcats. It is a great venue, a great place to be and watch Division I mid-major basketball right in your own backyard there in Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston will get things rocking and rolling, hosting Stephen F. Austin in the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood Edition. That will take place on Saturday at 2 p.m. We'll have the live call right back here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Then they will host New Mexico State and Grand Canyon before heading out to California Baptist and then up to the Northwest at Seattle to wrap up January. Friends, as always, want to thank our good friends at HEB for helping to make this one possible tonight. No store does more than my HEB. This broadcast has been authorized under rights granted by Sam Houston to Van Wagner. The accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner and Sam Houston Athletics. The executive producers of Sam Houston Basketball is Zach Kaditz, the coordinating producer, Desiree Chambers, and a special thanks to the Sam Houston Athletic Communications Office, Jason Barfield, Ben Reichard, and Cody Stark. Studio operations by KSAM. Back at the flagship studios tonight was Luke Scott. Thank you for all that you do. Tune in for the next broadcast, again coming up on Saturday, as the Bearcats will host Stephen F. Austin at 2 p.m. We'll have pregame around 1:30 to 1:45. Friends, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you tonight that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there tonight needs you. Good evening, and God bless from Beaumont, Texas. We'll see you, friends.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You've been listening to Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. No portion of this game may be rebroadcast without express written consent from Sam Houston State University. Our broadcast partners for 101.7 KSAM. We are the Bearcat Sports Network.